Okay, wait. Low key, I know no one's watching this, but like I know I usually start at 3 p.m., but I went out and then I didn't forget, but I chose to willingly selectively forget that I had to stream at 3. So thus I'm streaming like at 5, which is 2 hours later, but whatever, we ball. Anyway, I finished Senku last time and I was like Kohaku next, but low key, I wanna sketch other stuff, so I'm just gonna sketch other stuff first, and then if I feel like it, I'll go back to that next week. Cause okay, so like I have my desk friend, right, and her name is Valtir. Wait, I'm not supposed to drop names. Okay, desk friend, whatever. I'm gonna name her J. J. Yeah, gonna refer to her as J. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird name dropping people. And so basically, we have like our own OCs, right? And then this is mine. Her name is technically Mer because she's technically from Mars, but whatever. I always call her Midnight. And then my friend's one is Cordea, if I'm not wrong, right? Um, okay, so we have this Kimetsu no Yaiba AU, right? And it's so freaking funny because literally the way that we decided this was by spinning a wheel of names stuff under the desk. And so on the wheel of names there was shit like do we die? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Cause it's kinda boring if you have like a wheel of names and it's just yes and no, right? And then you spin the wheel. Cause then like it's so obvious 50-50 chance, right? So we like eh, 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 eh. YN, 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 YN. It's still a 50-50 chance, but it's more like suspense after you spin the wheel. And we also did that for like the types of weapons that we have. Cordea uses a normal katana, right? Meanwhile, Midnight here, she spun the wheel and ended up getting Himejima Gyome's weapon, like the Hashira, the stone Hashira. If y'all don't know Gyome's name, yes, that's him, right? And so it's kind of like, oh, I got that weapon. Like not in a negative light or anything, but just like low key Midnight looks so weak. Like how's she gonna carry that? You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna draw her struggling with that. And also when we had another wheel about like which Hashira we're closest to, right? And I spun that and also somehow got Gyome. So like, the wheel has spoken. The wheel has spoken. Tis what it is, bro. Okay, other than this, right, I got my younger brother to watch Kimetsu no Yaiba, right? Because the movie came out in my country and I really wanted to watch it, but I had no one to watch it with. So I wanted Michael to watch it. But now it's my exam period and I don't think it's showing anymore in my cinemas. So therefore I never actually watched it in cinemas. But either way I get to watch with him at home on whatever streaming platform after it gets out. So like, yay! I also told my dad to watch it and he was like, I will, in my own time. But he hasn't gotten to it yet because DBZ came out on Netflix and DBZ is his childhood. And so he's just been watching that instead, which is okay, valid, valid. I respect childhood shows, bro. Loyalty or whatever. Childhood shows. Okay. The spiky ball chain thing. Is this what it looks like? Is this what it looks like? Let me. Okay. Gyome. Gyome. Hey, bro. Weapon. Gyome weapon. Yes. This is what it looks like. That's indeed what it looks like. Anyway, so Midnight has like a similar type of weapon, I guess. Yeah. But she can't. She finds it hard to lift it at first, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's not very proportional to her character. And so I'll probably make her carry like a miniature version of it. But let me just sketch her struggling with this first because it's really funny to me that she's struggling with her own freaking weapon. In the first place, I'm wondering why she's even using this because usually like special weapons and shiz are like, okay, they're given at their request, I'm assuming, because of the fact that freaking KnY has a gun. But then you also have okay, it's been a while since I read the manga, so I'm like, excuse me if I get any lore stuff wrong. But doesn't he also have a katana, or am I just like, am I tripping? I might be tripping. I should have asked my brother. But yeah. Wait, I feel like I drew her head too big. And my midnight in this AU has like shorter hair because I don't know. I mean Demon Slayers can have long hair. I just feel like in this context she would have shorter hair. Because Midnight low-key operates as my own Sona as well. I used to have a different OC act as my Sona, but she's just a Sona now, and Midnight has become my Sona, which is kind of strange considering Midnight has friggin' purple hair. Like, purple hair is high-key not me coded. Okay, now to draw a silly face. Hmm. Yep. Too freaking heavy. Okay, this is like one sketch that I wanted to sketch down. Now I need to sketch her like actually using her weapon like proficiently because she is a demon slayer. Okay, so basically her lore dictates because I gave her a yellow Hari that I also decided to make her like a lightning style user, which eventually evolves into like star style. I don't really know the mechanics of it, but like it does, okay. Because I was talking to like one of my friends in school about it, naming them wait, I already used J, naming them K. Yeah, I was talking to K about it, and then K was like, "Oh, lame," because I was talking to them about Cordea as well, right? And Cordea has like, by the way, Cordea, I think is a YouTube channel on like YouTube, so go follow her. Yes, okay, go follow Jay's account. And I was talking to Kay about this AU thing, right? And Kay was, and then I told them that I was just using like lightning, like regular lightning, and then they said lame like that, and I got so pissed. Fine, she uses stars now. Okay, Midnight uses stars now. Okay, it evolves from lightning. Okay, because she has to start from lightning because I say so. Yes. Okay, so other than this, like the spin the wheel. For the first time in forever. Midnight actually has no sad backstory in this AU, which is crazy to me because I always give her like the worst backstories ever. I make her go through the shit. But it's okay because her close friends die. Like over the course of the plot. Not like the backstory, but over the course of the plot. Yeah. Haha. Which low-key makes sense because of how happy-go-lucky she is here. But yeah, usually like if you can tell by my like streams so far, my art style doesn't usually have me doing line art. But because I did line art for this one, I think I'm just gonna continue ahead and do line art for like any further drawings in like this KNY AU. For those that don't know, KNY stands for Kimetsu no Yaiba, which is Demon Slayer. Okay, other than this, if you're wondering what the heck Layer 3 is, Layer 3 is actually like an alien stage AU also with Cordea and Midnight because this is Cordea's straight stage outfit from when Jay was designing an AU for Cordea in Oshinoko before Oshinoko kinda went to shit. I mean, I don't really know if Oshinoko went to shit. That's just what I like hear from other people that it went to shit. Cause I had another friend who was so invested in Oshinoko that when it went to shit, she like was not over it for like 2 months straight. I don't know, bro. Like the incest plot came out of nowhere. I'm so glad it wasn't ending in incest though, but like just yeah. Okay, other than that, I also kind of have to. I also kind of have to like learn two songs on the guitar, because like I have this tele channel, right? And like it's not like I have it for song covers, but I do post any song covers I record there. But it's like I was asking for a song request, right? And so someone requested Tongues and Teeth and Black Hole Fantasy by KnY, as well as another person who requested I Really Wanna Stay at Your House. So I don't really know how to sing I Really Wanna Stay at Your House. I did know Tongues and Teeth though. It's actually my favorite KnY song. And then I also have the what's that called? Black Hole Fantasy, which I unfortunately have not listened to before. So those are like I need to learn Black Hole Fantasy, and I Really Want to Stay at Your House. I don't know if I'll like actually cover it this week. Though I told them I'd cover it this week, cause I only really have like my friends inside my tele channel. But I mean, I said I'd cover it this week, but they're also my friends, so like they don't really care if I don't cover it by like this week. You know, they're just gonna be like, oh, it's okay, you have exams, cause they know I have exams. Yeah, I have exams. I hate the fact that I have exams, bro. I actually need to like buck up. Like, I hate taking school seriously. School is not meant to be taken seriously. Low key. Like, I don't know, man. School is to build soft skills, low key. Cause you can't throw kids into the world where almost everyone you meet will be a shitty group member. You know, you need to give them shitty group members in school first, so that when they go into the adult world, they'll be like, ah yes, I already experienced shitty group members in school. I'm used to it. I can power through this. That's what school is for, you know. Dealing with shitty people and finding good people. Becoming a good judge of character, man. That's what school is for. I don't get why we have to like learn all this extra stuff too. I mean, no, I get why we have to learn extra stuff. I love learning. I just don't get why we have to have exams, because then I low key cannot focus on learning, cause I have to like focus on like knowing how to answer the questions and memorizing formulas, which to me is like a lot less something that I'm like good at. Not per se, but it's more like if I don't do well, then I can't promote, so I have to focus more on my academics, which I'm just not a fan of doing. I like learning, man. Learning is fun. I like making notes. I just like doing things at my own pace as well, and having time for life. School does not give me time for life. How am I supposed to live, man, when they don't give me time for life? And it's all about the songs that I'm learning. That's why I'm listening to it like in my earpieces right now whilst I'm talking, which kind of means that this won't really go in, like the song won't really go into my head, but just hopefully by the power of, I don't know, it will just go in somehow. Orb. Mm. Oh yeah, over here this was like the side of her head, and over here it's like significantly smaller, which is hopefully the aim of it. Okay, wait. I feel I should add more star motifs just to like um fit in with her motif. You get what I'm saying? And we also headcanon about the AU. It's so funny when like the creators have headcanons about their own characters, bro. Like, bro, it's your own characters. It's probably canon if you're the one headcanoning it. But no, I have to headcanon it first, bro, before I make it canon. Okay, and I saw that canon that she got like the this weapon specifically after KnY helped put in an order for it because high key midnight. I feel like she's not the type that would put in an order for herself or like anything just cause she can't ask for things, bro. Okay, yeah. So should I make her look at her weapon? Like what expression? Oh, she looks like a clown, bro. Okay, clowning. Yeah, that's right. Okay, I'll obviously fix the expression later, but yeah, that's how it is for now. Do I have space to like enlarge this? Okay, yep. Okay, so low key, these two are like the same um corner thing. Okay, so other than that, I need to like observe how KnY fights, bro. Cause like hmm like bro, how he fight with this bro. But okay wait, but this is low key the size of his head. So maybe it should be the size of Midnight's head, low key, to like decapacitate a demon. Like how else it gonna go through, bro? I don't know, it just goes through. But okay. Think make it like maybe like this. Okay, yeah. Hmm. Okay, so other than this, oh yeah, I also wanted to draw like the 10 line. Okay, because my 10 lines are pretty friggin' funny. Like it's so flipping obvious. Okay, like this is my foot, right? I think my skin color is around um here. Sorry. I'm actually pretty pale because I don't really go out in the sun a lot. Okay, yeah. I think this is like about where my skin color is, right? This is the tan line of my socks. It's so flipping obvious because the rest of my foot is literally this flipping shade of like skin. The tan line is so obvious. And this is also how it is at like my shoulder area. Like this from like the sleeve of my from the sleeve of my uniform. Yeah, these are my tan lines. Okay, and thus I wanted to draw like her tan lines, cause and also at the same time just like get my anatomy practice in, cause I don't know, stretching or some shiz. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure this is a stretch that people do. Wait, let me stretch over my head to check it. Yep, that is a stretch that people do. Oop oop oop. Okay. Okay, she should be squatting here as well. On like the other side, not like with one foot there, cause like I say so. Loki, I wanna make her standing. Yup. Just cause I'm usually standing when I do this myself. Okay. But it's so not dynamic like that. I don't know, man. Maybe I should go back to making her sitting. Yup, Control Z, Control Z. Here, that does look better to me visual aspects wise. I think there's also like this other stretch. Also, by the way, if I pour anatomy, that's called the fact that I never actually did any anatomy like drawings before, so that might, yeah, affect this. I'm just doing the stretches based on like what I feel like I look like when I do the pose, like with my own flipping arms. I think in this one, midnight is actually 17, which is not currently yet my age. Like this year it is, but not like right now, cause yes. Yerp. Okay, so that was actually pretty close, cause you also had a roulette wheel. I think it was like from 17 to 21, the roulette wheel. Somehow managed to land on 17. Cordea landed on 18. So those are their ages in this AU, I guess. Midnight's age varies depending on the AU, as do OCs, as OCs technically tend to do. What other stretches did I want to do? Okay, wait. I'm gonna minimize this first, right? Put this in the corner while I figure out that last stretch pose that I wanted to do. This one I'm not actually gonna get up to do this stretch pose, so this is just based on like pure visualization. I'm assuming that's how the stretch goes. I'd like to think that I'm relatively flexible, as in at this age I can still bend and touch my toes. But low-key I feel like anyone who can't is kinda inflexible, so I guess it's just a matter of perspective. Like to a more flexible person, I'm probably inflexible, you know, but to an inflexible person, yeah, I'm flexible. Eh. Perspective. Also, I don't really have a good gauge considering that my mom just doesn't do this type of exercises. And my brother is like guys, bro, and guys are gonna be less flexible than girls generally, so not that all guys are, just that that's the norm. Because of, I don't know, muscles or something, anatomy, biology. I don't study that. Yep, that was the other stretch that I wanted to look at. Wait, when did I start this? I started at 5, right? So I have till like 5. So I have till like 5. I have till 6. After that, I think I may or may not have to do work, as in like homework. I think I have one mother tongue assignment, and yeah, one mother tongue assignment waiting for me. Wait, I'm trying to reorder it so that I can put everything on the same page. Okay. Honestly, I think this is pretty good arrangement wise, with like enough space for me to shift things around and like draw a title on top, like, or like at the side, like midnite KnY or some shit like that. Okay. Okay. I'm not usually a sketcher, as in like I don't sketch guidelines, but I do sketch stuff like this. I mean, technically this is a guideline because it's like anatomy that I'm not used to, but usually I just go into it like straight like this. Okay, but yep, I can do this now, can do this now, can do this now. Then I can take my Kabura pen, I can take this, and I can grab the line knots by the okay. Clowning. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I was talking to my dad before like he started the stream, and he was like, "Don't you want to grab your water? Like, is your water ready?" And I was like, "For what?" It's like, "No, cause you always get thirsty during the stream." It's like, "Oh yeah." But honestly, like this table does not have enough space for my water. So yeah, the water remains on the neighboring table that is actually like quite a few steps away, which will result in me being too lazy to get there on my own. Yes. Okay. Low-key, I don't really like. Anyone who draws hands often enough will know that I'm like, these hands are not proper hands. Or like anyone who stares at hands enough will know that these hands do not look very right. I'm not like a hand connoisseur though, so I don't really care that much. Like obviously optimally I draw them like perfectly, but I'm not the type of person who can draw hands perfectly yet, so this is like the best quality of hands that I'm gonna get to like within this period of time. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Kind of deciding whether I should just like how I should go about doing the chains. Okay. Okay. Yes. That's right. I think these are gonna be the chains. And I'm totally gonna get confused when I'm coloring it, so I'm just gonna do this to the chains. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna draw the chains for this sketch. Look, I know like professional chains obviously look better, but like, hey, I'm on a speed run, bro. I wanna at least get the sketch done like 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 um before the stream done. So I wanna get like the ink layer done for like all of this. I'm also trying to keep the length of the lines consistent. But I don't think that's gonna happen, so just wing it. Just wing it. Oof, okay. Okay. Okay, other than this, I also wanna like draw Splatoon fan art sometime down the road. Cause like bro, I haven't drawn Splatoon fan art in so long. So long. Splatoon is actually one of like the first fandoms where my art low key blew up, but it didn't like blow up a lot. It was just like I think 300. But that was a lot for me at that time, especially cause my art I obviously don't like how it looks now, like after I've improved so much. But my art, yeah, I don't like my old art, clearly. I think a lot of artists may not like their old art just because of how like trash it looks in comparison to their current style. Like if you're beginner enough, I think once you get to a certain point of art, instead of improving, it's more just like experimenting with art styles, and then they get like different art styles because all their technical skills are more or less there. Like my old art used to be anatomically wrong, or like there was enough contrast in the tonal values, like brightness or like just color wise. So like the color choices would be kind of meh and stuff like that, which makes it a lot easier to be like, oh, my old art sucks. But now it's like when you get to a certain point, they have all the technical skills, right? They like know how they like their characters to be drawn. They have a certain feel for everything. And so it's a lot less of that and more of like just, oh, I changed art styles from this year to that year. Stuff like that. But I think people generally do still improve between the time frames. So honestly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Like whether in shape language or something else. Usually it's in use of shapes when people get to a certain point. Usually, in my opinion at least. Okay. Okay. I'm getting somewhere with this spiky ball chain thing. Like, if you can't tell, I rarely draw like spiky anythings. I don't know. Despite how angular. Okay, I wouldn't even call my own art style that angular. It's just like the slightest bit angular. Like, I don't use smooth corners that much. If you can't tell by the way I draw my hands. I don't know. Some people like this is also a way to draw hands, you know. Like basically I like having the shapes, you know. I just like staple bullets. Staple bullet fingers. Think that might be cause Splatoon too. You know, cause Splatoon their like fingers are like this, I think. Like French fries. Yeah. Which is I think also why I like drawing like like using I like when tutorials box out anatomy for me. I like the boxes, bro. I like the boxes a lot. Some people prefer using ovals. I don't really know. I'm not like at the level of like art goodness to be like, hey, actually boxes are terrible for learning anatomy. Honestly, whatever works for you, I believe. Some people are suited to using boxes, man. I don't know. But what did all that do? I need to zoom out and then verify. What did all that do, Bruni, bro? Mm, that do anything? That do like anything even? I can't tell. Well, I can't like redo anything either, so gonna assume it did absolutely jack. Ew. Low-key, this antenna ahoge thing is like the like most difficult part of midnite for me to draw as my art style continues to like, yeah. You know, this is like an ahoge, yes. I used to confuse it all the time with ahegao, and if you know what this is, I wish you didn't. I honestly, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know the official meaning of it. But yeah, I don't appreciate its existence. I think it's like a type of facial feature, if I'm not wrong, or at least that's what I gathered from like the context that I have seen the phrase in. Yeah. Oh yeah, other than that, yesterday, right, I was talking with my mom, right? And I was talking with my brother. I was talking with my brother, right? And I was asking if he wanted to play ML, as in Mobile Legends with me. And my mom went, "Don't say that." I was like, "Why?" It's like, "It has other meanings." What other meanings? Guess what meaning she meant? Cause you'll never flipping guess it. Flipping making love. Who the why the what the what the why does anyone even have to have a short form for the term making love if making love technically means like a variety of other shorter words already? Like, bro, the reason people say making love is probably not to be as crude as saying the F word or like sex. But what's the point if you like water it down to ml? Doesn't that make it low key as crude as just saying the F word? Like, just say the F word if you mean the F word, bro. Well, what is the point of having like an abbreviation, an acronym for like the most, like, what? Just doesn't make sense to me, is all. And I ML as in Mobile Legends, bro, as in MLBB, as in Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Bang is also a word. Bang is also a word, bro. Like, why you have to have ML as a word? Bang is also a word. I'm just saying. Now that I think about it, you know, there are lots of words. Okay, wait, I need to take away the clown there to see if like this is like her face is like a correct shape. Her cranium is intact. Yeah, that looks like a cranium to me. A bit more of a shaped cranium. Okay, for ear. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this, honestly. What's the difference? Oop, wrong layer. I don't really know how to like. I feel like her head should be like this area, right? Which means that it's okay for here to like here. That it should be like that. Which may mean that I like require. Hmm. 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 I don't know, man. How about I draw the rest of the body first, then I come back to this to see. Because from here it low-key looks okay. Then I flip the screen, it also looks less okay. Then I flip back here and it low-key looks okay. But it looks way too sharp. Like, yes, I love angles in my art style, but this is way too sharp. Too angular, too angular. Need to like soften up these bits a little. Then I'm afraid that her head looks a bit too friggin' fat like this. I just try and shove it into itself like this. I'm assuming this is more okay than comparison to just now. Okay. Okay, so this has just become like a frantic shrink her head competition. Note that. I drew her head too big the first time around. Okay. This is why I said that low-key her hair is the hardest part of Midnight to draw. There's like a certain look that I'm going for with Midnight's hair all the time. It's just a bit hard to achieve with line art. Like with like regular layers, I can go over it as many times as I want. But with line art, it has to have like these crisp lines, bro. Like it has to taper out and taper in. Nah. Oop. The way you I feel like this will probably be fixed when I have to work on the facial features, but till then it just won't be fixed. At least to me. This does not look fixed at all in like the slightest bit. Okay, back to the rest of it. Okay. Yep. Loki, I don't know if the song requests are just songs that they want to hear or songs that they want to hear specifically the way because like my voice. But it might just be songs they want to hear. I don't know. I don't really know how they think. Like songs they want to hear with acoustic guitar, maybe. That might make more sense. Not that they don't have other friends who play acoustic guitar, so I don't really know why. Okay. Okay, yeah. I think this like what I wanna draw for this portion. Weapon. Don't ask me why some of these are colored and why some isn't. You never felt wrong, and now you didn't want to lose control. Okay. Okay. Oop. Need to delete this. Need to move this up. And move this like that. And there, that's one sketch. And I still need to reduce the size of her face, because this is not, yeah. Okay, I think I realized the thing is about her neck. Like, her neck should not exist. As in, her neck is already in the collar, so she should not have a neck like outside of the collar, bro. It's a high flipping collar. Honestly, this isn't even my first time making this type of mistake when drawing characters, which is even more ironic because her base outfit has a high collar already. Like, what in the world? I should be like more used to this by now, man. Okay, but at least I caught it. I like caught what it was like before I started rendering. Oh, but I'm not really rendering for this series. I'm just like coloring it in. So yeah, whatever the phrase is. Before I started doing things with it, I don't know. A weirder person would say that sounded wrong. Luckily, I'm not a weirdo. Okay. Okay. Bro, I wanted to finish the sketches of all of these by like today. Not like only one of them, but at the rate I'm going at, it looks as if I'll only manage to complete this one. Just honestly such a shame. Such a shame, such a shame, such a shame. Bro. Okay, then. I feel like this warrants me like tucking this further in. And also that is a huge freaking ear. Smaller. Bigger? Let's just delete the ear and then retry. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yeah. That's about right. Oh my days, I didn't notice this going on here. Okay. Let me see how I drew her nose here. Yep. Regular nose shenanigans. For those who, okay, wait. On another day, I'm probably gonna like redo the character sheets for a lot of my OCs. Cause I've been like engaging more of my OCs with their lore recently. Which makes me want to like, um, redo their OC sheets. Cause yeah. Among Us. Yep. Either yeah, cause I'm pretty sure she used a like head cannon at first. I mean she used like a regular katana at first when she first started. Cause okay, low key like that means that she would have had to combine lightning style with rock style, right? Because rock style would be using Gyome's weapon, right? So that means you have combined the two to like create star style, which is low key so fitting. Oh my days. All the pieces are falling in place for her lore. That's so cool, bro. I didn't even plan it out, bro. It just fell into my lap this way. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Yeah. That is the head shape I'm going for. That is the shape of her head that I'm going for. I like characters with recognizable silhouettes if you can't tell by like literally Midnight's entire design. Like her silhouette is so recognizable. I swear my friends can recognize her for like from like a mile away. I know that recognizable silhouette does not like automatically equate to good character design, but I just like Midnight's character design a lot regardless. So I'm gonna assume I did well on something, and that it's hopefully not just like my attachment to Midnight speaking when I say that I really like her design. Because I know to some people her design would come off as like strange or weird. I should make one of those like things, you know, like those with like their OC in the middle and then all the different character references that went into the creation of that OC like surrounding them. Okay, I zoomed out. I need this to like get the flip in, bro. This too far out. Not like that. Just the tips of y'all. Honestly, at this point, let me just get away. Okay. Yeah. Um. Bro, I know this is just a hobby, and it'll probably just remain a hobby. But I'm not regretting taking up this hobby. Honestly, it is good for me to like at least get some amount of drawing time in, no matter how busy life is. But I wish there were like actually people in chat who would talk back to me. Okay, so back to K, right? Which like I mentioned them once earlier. They keep picking fights with me, bro. I was like in physics, right? I was in physics, right? And my teacher was trying to explain, like, cause we're doing superposition right now. They were trying to explain like double slit, diffraction or interference. I don't really know what the term is for it, right? But basically, they're using like the window gaps, okay? And they're like, okay, so how many window gaps are there right now, right? Like before she switched it to double, there were four. I was just staring at the window so I could count only one, two, three, four. And Kay was like, bro, why are you staring at me? No, I wasn't staring at you, bro. I wasn't. I was counting the window seats. And then they're like, why do you need to count? It's 4, idiot. Obviously, they say this all in good fun, okay? I was not in any way offended because I called them like, idiot back too and stuff like that. It's like purely good fun, okay? But bro, let me count in peace, man. Anyway, it's kind of fun when they pick fights, so whatever. I like arguing in like a very silly way. Okay, I'm actually really conflict avoidant when it comes to like actual arguments. I hate conflicts. I hate arguments, like actual ones. I don't really I don't I love arguing when it's not serious. I hate arguing when it's serious. Yes. That sums up my entire character. Okay, I finally finished one sketch. I'm disappointed in how long that took me. It's okay. I will improve as. Ugh, this pisses me off. Okay, just gonna leave it that way. I'm gonna assume that it's the cartoon style that makes this hand so much bigger as well as X bigger. But in actuality, when you like bring it towards the person, it's it's a lot. Like it's more this size, and this is like this size. Okay, anyway, back to this. Hee hee. I'll do this sketch next. So cute. So cute. I said this face that only a mother could love. Okay, why am I struggling with like I love typography, bro. Not that I use like typography that often. I just love the concept of it. Oop. Another thing about Midnite's hair is like the fact that I have to do it all in one stroke. Okay, I believe there's like a lot of long hair characters in general with line art. Okay, this is more like why I don't do line art, honestly. Like it's so hard for me to do line art. I hate when I have to like draw one stroke and then control Z and then one stroke and then control Z and then one stroke and then control Z. It pisses me off to no end doing all that crap that I apparently have to do to like get the stroke shape the way I want. Okay, veins or something. Yeah, can't forget the double eyelid even when her eyes are popping out. That's right. I think I'll just make her face red. Like I'm not gonna draw like the strokes on cause yeah. Okay. 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 Okay, if you can't tell, I also don't have a lot of practice like drawing fabric. So that's why some of these like to experienced people will probably look very off when I'm drawing. A lot of my art skills aren't like technically correct, bro. Because low key all AP is like art elective program, by the way, was just give us a lot of drawing assignments and like tell us videos to watch if we wanted to improve, and a lot less of like actually teaching us to draw stuff. Yeah, so it's more like I don't know. These are just like technical skills that I picked up along the way instead of like things that I actively did studies for, which is why a lot of my like drawings and anatomy is just like instinctively I feel like this looks correct, therefore I'm gonna draw it this way. So I wouldn't be surprised if my fabric is actually very, 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 very off. Oh, I have an arm here. Okay. Yes, you guys can see the way I draw my angular fingers here yet another time. Oop. I really wish I had that Procreate circle right about now. Okay, wait, I can do this. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. You know that one game with like the circle, right? And then you draw a circle and then they like give you the percentage of how perfect your circle is drawn. I feel like this would be like a 78%. Very specific, I know. Okay, 78.2. No, like just now, not this circle. I'm trying to make it like 100, but honestly I'm probably just gonna leave it at like whatever odd percentage it is at now. Because either way I'm gonna draw like spikes all over it. Honestly, how did I get it so... Okay, no, that was not perfect. This is like horrible. Okay, that's a bit more there. That's a bit more there. Okay, okay. Okay. Oop. Oh wait, it's already 6, so I'm technically supposed to stop already. Aww. Okay, well, thanks for joining me this time. This is like the inks so far. So next week I'm probably gonna continue on this honestly instead of Kohaku because I'm a bit invested in this right now. Thanks for joining. Okay, bye bye. Yes.